Gaucho Group Holdings Inc. Obviously, you may have heard, ran up an extension of about 95% in this session of the 16th of June 2021. So in this aftermarket session, it is currently down 22.68%. At some point it was 60. Sorry, at some point it was 23%. So this is what's going on right now. We don't exactly know why that happened, but it wouldn't be unusual for the stock to retrace after almost 100% extension. Yeah, the news out there is that it has opened up a shop front on Amazon, probably for its Argentina customers and all that stuff. They're going to be selling luxury goods and all that. So the stock, has started to retrace now. Based on what we're looking at right now, this is a live daily model of the stock itself. You can see it has retraced below its 200-day moving average and also below the volume weighted average price. This was where it was at some point a few minutes ago. It was up here and it has just retraced. You can see what's going on, but even with that retracement, it's, if you subtract 22% or rather 23% from 95, what are you going to get? You're going to get 62%. So even at that, it's still very much has still run up. The extension is still high, so you can obviously see that trading above all of its other moving averages, the 20-day, the 10-day, the 50-day. So if that is enough for you, if that extension, if that news that it's has opened up that shop front is enough for you, by all means, see what you're going to make out of it. Okay, it's based on this readout here. It says it's showing strength within a longer term bearish trend. Okay, let's see what the bearish trend is. Okay, that is because the 200-day is definitely sloping, where we can't, it's not that visible here. You can see it's okay, well, to some, yeah, you can see that. You can, going by the fact that at this section of the chart, it's the the curve is on the upper section of the grid, and down here it's at the lower section. So it's still very much plays out. Yes, so the stock is, according to this readout here on Charles Schwab, it's saying that the stock is showing strength within a longer term bearish trend. Its MACD is above the signal line. Okay, let's see if we can find out. We can see it more visible. Yes, the MACD, you can evidently see it is above the signal line. So the signal line obviously traces its history. So it's just indicating that at this point some time ago, this is what your figure was. It's telling the MACD that at this time, 10 days ago, thereabout, 10 sessions ago, this is where you were, or rather this is normally where you should be. So given this extension, it has run up, there's a divergence, just indicating the obvious. So yes, and however, that moving average, which is a 200-day moving average, is declining, implying that caution is still warranted. Okay, the stock is outperforming the S&P 500. The momentum is strongly bullish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is rising as investors pay high prices for shares. Let's look at that. Okay, but here, based on what is going on right now, this is because this is live. That 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is not rising; it is waning. You can see that it has retraced down to the 50% mark right now. So that is what's going on, based on the fact that it has retraced by 22.68%. So it has caused the momentum to wane. So we have a volume of about 20,973. That's the last that across the tape, which is not exactly impressive based on what the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is indicating. So the volume is saying that the slope of the 14-period, so the slope of the unbalanced volume indicator is positive and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. Okay, and they're also indicating that the stock is very much bullish at the moment. So yes, all in all, it's currently down to 2.68%. See what you're going to make out of it. If if it tickles your fancy, if you are, if you think this is a new phase, a new front for the company, and that it will definitely continue to extend the stock, or rather sustain it at this level and probably higher, by all means get involved. Obviously, it's always, just be cautious. There isn't any perfect stock, and of late as well, I think short sellers are by far much more hungrier than they have ever been, because of the fact that a lot of retail investors that have joined of late are pretty much very young. Some of them are as young as even 17, 16 years old. So it has created an opportunity for short sellers to make more money. They see that a lot of people are naive at the moment. So just be really careful. Know what you're going to do. As much as you can, always diversify your portfolio. And always, if you're just going to get involved now, don't put all your money there. The stock is currently trading at a significant premium to its short and intermediate moving averages. So just be cautious. Just be really cautious. Based on what is going on right now, it is just slightly trading below, at a very minor discount to its 20-day moving average, 200-day moving average. So just be cautious if you're really going to get involved in Gaucho. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very much.